7 employees of Oshad Bank were taken hostage, the Hungarian authorities in Budapest. According to Foreign Minister Andriy Sybiha, all 7 Ukrainians who were accompanying 2 armored cash-in-transit vehicles. They regularly transported foreign currency and banking metals between Raiffeisen Bank in Austria and Oshad Bank of Ukraine. Currently, there is no contact with the Ukrainian cash-in-transit guards and their health condition is unknown. Essentially, this means that Hungary is taking hostages and stealing money. If this is the power that Mr. Orban announced today, then it is the power of a criminal group. It is state terrorism and racketeering. We have already sent an official note demanding the immediate release of our citizens. We will also appeal to the European Union, requesting a clear qualification of Hungary's illegal actions, taking hostages and robbery. According to Oshad Bank, the stolen vehicles contained $40 million, 35 million euros and 9 kilograms of gold. Currently, the illegally detained armored vehicles are parked near one of the Hungarian law enforcement agencies in downtown Budapest. This is confirmed by GPS signal data as well as by representatives of the Ukrainian embassy in Hungary. Ukraine can restore the operation of the Druzhba oil pipeline in a month and a half because the granting of a loan from the European Union, which is currently being blocked by Hungary, depends on this. Volodymyr Zelensky stated this the day before during a meeting with the press. At the same time, the president noted that he would not restore the oil pipeline destroyed by Russian strikes and made this clear to European leaders.
To be honest, I would not restore it. That is my position. I told this to the leaders of Europe, and I told this to those who called me about this issue, as well as to the leadership of the European Union, because this is Russian oil. There are certain things, principles, that have no price, simply. They are killing us, and we are supposed to give oil to Orban because he is supposedly poor. Without this, oil cannot be extracted. Choice.
In turn, Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban posted videos on social media in which he threatens to force Ukraine to resume transit via the oil pipeline. Druzhba. According to him, Hungary has political and financial leverage to force Ukraine to do this. Meanwhile, the American channel Fox News presented footage of a Ukrainian interceptor drone as the success of American drones in fighting Iranian UAVs. In the Middle East, the corresponding video was analyzed by the channel's reporter and commentator, Brett Velikovich. He stated that the footage allegedly shows an example of the combat use of American artificial intelligence. At the same time, the video actually features Ukrainian Sting interceptor drones. The footage also clearly shows the watermark of the Ukrainian drone manufacturer Wild Hornets.
The main story here is how American artificial intelligence has essentially broken Iran's reaction speed, particularly through the use of AI in drone technologies. These are no longer theoretical discussions about artificial intelligence. This is the combat use of AI. And it is happening right now.
The Ukrainian multi-tech company Wild Hornets, which manufactures drones, interceptors, and other equipment, has already responded to the American TV channel's report. A clarification. We appreciate that international media outlets, such as Fox News, are highlighting the effective work of interceptor drones. This segment shows footage of Sting, a Ukrainian interceptor drone developed by Wild Hornets engineers and used by Ukrainian defenders. 200 Ukrainian defenders have finally returned home from Russian captivity. Yesterday, the first prisoner exchange took place, which had previously been agreed upon during trilateral negotiations in Geneva. The next stage of the exchange is expected to take place as soon as today, among those who were freed from Russian prisons. Among them, there are defenders of Mariupol who spent almost 4 years in captivity. The oldest person released is 59, the youngest is 27. In the following report, Alina Matvichuk has gathered all the most memorable moments from yesterday.
The Ukrainian-Belarusian border, exactly 1 month since the previous prisoner exchange. As always, ambulances carrying the seriously ill are the first to cross the border. Next, buses arrive with exhausted and also not without illness, but so happy Ukrainian soldiers.
Eternal glory to our brave heroes, who have served for 4 years.
Finally stepping onto their native land, the men cannot hold back their tears. Wrapped in the Ukrainian flag, some kiss the blue and yellow, others wipe away their tears. Because for years, in Russian prison cells, the jailers tried to convince them that Ukraine no longer existed, and that no one was fighting for their return. Who
pulled me out of captivity. I spent 25 months in captivity, and they even brought back my jacket from our state border guard service, my own property. And as our patriot Chornovil said, I will take this flag, this banner, and carry it as long as I can, until I fall. And when I fall, my comrades will pick it up and carry it on, carrying it forward, glorifying our unbreakable, sacred, and united Ukraine. Glory to Ukraine.
Glory to the heroes.
200 Ukrainian defenders have returned home. These are soldiers of the naval, ground and air forces, territorial defense, air assault forces, drone forces, National Guard systems, state border guard service, and state special transport service. Most of the soldiers who were freed this time are from the ranks of privates and sergeants.
Glory to Ukraine.
Glory to the heroes, Ukraine.
God, in their tear-reddened eyes you can see a still uncertain realization that the horror of captivity is now behind them. And they are finally home and can once again hear the voices of their loved ones. And those on the other end of the line, after years of uncertainty, are finally convinced that their hero is alive and now safe.
I'm home, my dear ones. I will come back. I love you very much.
So much. And I love you. And that as well. All right. Just know that I really appreciate it.
Love you, Mole. I'm in Ukraine.
Thank you.
Hey, are you doing all right today?
Thank you, Kitty.
Godfather, are you okay?
I love you, Kitty.
Vadim. My dear Vadim. You sweet little kitty.
I'm here.
Everything is totally fine.
I'm whole.
Alive, healthy, a bit weak, but alive and healthy. They'll feed me, they'll treat me, everything will be all right.
After calming his mother down a bit, the young man shares what thoughts helped him hold on while in captivity.
About my loved ones, about Ukraine, about the entire Ukrainian people, about our land, about our motherland, so that we don't become a colony of damned Russia. Sorry for saying damned, but Russia. Because over there they all say that we have Nazis here, that we oppress the Russian language. It's all nonsense, that's what I'll tell you. Here, people speak however they want. In Russian, in Ukrainian, in Belarusian, it doesn't matter. Because we are a normal nation, we have a great country. Everything will be wonderful for us.
Just after returning, they also ask for those who still remain in captivity.
I am so deeply grateful to all of you for your incredible efforts, for making our return possible. And please, continue to help our remaining guys come back home safe and sound, because they are also being anxiously waited for.
This very return of Ukrainian defenders became the first stage of the exchange that was agreed upon during the trilateral negotiations in Geneva.
I am already in Ukraine.
Actually, I have already arrived back at my house, and I am settled in for the evening.
Among those released are defenders of Mariupol and Azovstal, who spent almost 4 years in captivity.
Mariupol was holding out in 2022, in the month of May. This is my little daughter. The entire duration of my time spent in captivity was incredibly difficult and painful, but I somehow managed to endure it all. I constantly dream of the moment I can finally embrace my children once again, so that a lasting peace will finally come to our beloved country at last.
The road from the border to Chernihiv is lined with people. Ukrainians come out to meet and welcome their heroes back, to show that not only their families were waiting for them,
And
this is how the defenders were greeted already near the hospital. Some embrace their hero, freed from captivity, while others hold a portrait of their loved one, hoping to hear at least some news about a missing loved one from those who have returned. They will be here today as well, hoping that this time among those freed from captivity there will be a familiar face. Today, another stage of the exchange is set to take place. According to the coordination headquarters, another 300 Ukrainian defenders are expected to return home.